Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts. In this video I'll be looking at Big Game issue 5. Okay, so this is the fifth and last issue of Big Game. A little bit late after its release date because it got stuck in a parcel with other late books, so it didn't ship out until this week. $8 book, but nice chunky and great size as well, and wraps everything up. So there are going to be major spoilers in this one, as I didn't spoil issue 4 because I thought it was very, very cool. I think that's fair to say that I am going to spoil issue 5 if you're watching this. So we have time travel being involved. As of last episode, we had them going Pico going back into the past, finding the civilization there. They travel forward in time and try and basically take over the world, and are confronted by the villains. There is a little bit of combat, but also we have people. The main hero travels back in time. Or one of the heroes, I believe it's Hit Girl. I think it is. Travels back in time using the same device and goes back 3 days in the past, and basically stops everyone from dying like they did in the previous 4 issues. So we knew there's going to be some kind of time travel shenanigans, but I didn't quite expect this. So we get to see Huck survive. We get to see the Chrononauts survive. We get to see the vampire survive. All of the ambassadors are prepared for Nemesis when he shows up, and basically then there is a massive fight between all of the heroes that have been saved and all of the villains that are still there. Kick-Ass is sitting on the sidelines not knowing what to do. He's greeted by the magic order people, and they say they can't do anything about it because it's not magic, and he explains, well, the guy says he's the sorcerer of whatever, and that's pretty magical. Can't you just kick in? So, okay, fair enough then. And they grab hold of a load of people from a parallel universe, or the next universe over. I'm not sure if these are from a existing book or not, because they all look very kind of like almost like public domain characters, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, basically they kick the crap out of them. Kick-Ass is granted an ambassador suit for the USA, or at least an ambassador suit at the moment, and he helps out. Massive fight. Again, Pepper Larraz's artwork, absolutely brilliant. Love this stuff. This is cool. I mean, you could have done this with DC and Marvel, because I know we've kind of got a grand reset, but at least we've got a cool story beforehand. This would have been good. Let's have a get rid of this. Hit Girl is killed by the guy from Wanted. I just can't remember his name. I can remember the fox, and I can never remember this guy. Yeah. Anyway, Hit Girl's killed, and then he is in turn killed by Hit Girl. And the guy says, "What's going on?" Well, the original Hit Girl that was killed is the one that was saved. The Hit Girl that kills the bad guy is the one that travelled back in time 3 days. Okay, that's fair enough. And so Hit Girl is still intact. So she's obviously got the memories of the 3 days extra. The heroes win. The Sharky the bounty hunter turns up to basically take away the alien bad guy, and I'm not too sure these two are. This is kind of a weird thing where I don't know if these are from Super Crooks or what, but there obviously is some kind of reference, which again I've not seen all the books, so I don't know. Everything's put right. Kick-Ass gets an ambassador suit for the USA. Nemesis is put into a full body cast after being kicked the crap out of, and basically decides he's going to plot the downfall of the people. So every kind of resets back to normal, except for the fact now that the villains are no longer in charge. The villains have either been defeated, shown off, or whatever, but we still have all the heroes. And then Wesley, I remember his name now, gets transported to another dimension when he died. Apparently, everyone travels to this dimension when they die, or so it says. And there's pixies and gnomes and stuff like that. And then he's killed by somebody that says, "Oh, I don't know, didn't like the look of him." I don't know who these people are either, but I want to read this book. This looks like a cool book. If anyone knows in the comments what this book is called, let me know, because I want to read this book. It kind of reminds me of like a Warlord-esque DC thing, and I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, he's killed. The end. That's it. So we have a ending. Well, heroes are back in now. That doesn't necessarily mean we can't do new stories of these things. Obviously, there's going to be bad guys, there's going to be villains, there's going to be new threats, all this kind of stuff as well. The prehistory civilization is still there, just without the wizard. So this doesn't necessarily mean the end to the Millarverse, but it definitely means an end to this overarching storyline of the bad guys being in charge, and the kind of resurgence of the heroes. We get a very, very handy reading order here, which I will be going through, and I will probably be picking up anything I've not got in trade paperback and going through and reading everything. All the way up to Nemesis, which I think I've got some Nemesis. I've not got King of Spies, and I've definitely never read Nightclub. Space Bandits, I think I've got. Jupiter's Legacy, I think, looks like the guys from the other dimension over. So I don't know if, again, I don't know where they sit in, but that's kind of those kind of emblems. That looks like worth picking up. MPH I remember coming out originally. Empress, I got a couple of issues of that, and that was pretty cool, but it just was difficult to get hold of, so I never got hold of it. So yeah, American Jesus being the second day between Wanted and Kick-Ass is really weird. So I'm very interested to it's American Jesus 1 to 3. So I don't know why that's there, but I've got Wanted Trade, I've got Kick-Ass, so I will start off with going back to these and reading through. Supercooks I bloody love, so that was really cool. But yeah, it's a nice ending to this era of Millarworld. We get adverts for all of the collections as well in the back. And obviously with this is the final issue of the Image iteration of the Millarworld. We will see Mark Millar move on to Dark Horse from now on, I believe. What's going to happen? Who knows? Are we going to get Dark Horse reprints for all of the books? Because if it was me, I would do so. Just like Titan have reprinted all the Conan stuff, and Marvel reprinted all the stuff they got over when they got Star Wars. If I was Dark Horse, I would be reprinting all of this as one big arc, and making sure that people can get hold of everything. Because I know some of these books came out quite a few years ago and are difficult to get hold of. Are we going to see any more of these characters? Who knows? But I know definitely if we do, I will be keeping an eye on them. And anything that Miller puts out via Dark Horse, I think is definitely probably worth a look at. So, but yeah, all in all, bloody great series. Probably my favourite series of the year. I would love for DC Marvel to do something similar to this. I know they do Secret Wars and crossovers, and all, but this is 5 issues self-contained. There's no other stuff. You didn't need to do anything else. You don't need a 70-issue crossover. You can do it in 5, and it's done. So, yep, all in all, great stuff. If you're going to read this, pick it up. Please pick it up in trade at some point. I think the trade's out early next year. It's very, very good, and a nice end cap to the this iteration of the Midiverse, as I said. So, with that, I will say thank you very much, and hopefully I will back with some more comic reviews or lookovers pretty soon. Bye bye.